we do not wanna get into a position of pushing that set of children out of a site that they're very happy with. And that is a super important partnership to this school. So when people say, how come you're not racing to grab that site? It's turning us against our own students in a way. So it's a very tough thing, and that's why we're waiting to see if the district and the Children's Center can work out some kind of a deal that the Children's Center is happy with. We do not wanna be the ones responsible for pushing them out of that site. Second thing I'll point out is that the cost of renovating Deer Park is so massive in comparison to the cost of Red Hill, that it was never even seemed feasible to me personally looking at it. Rick Bagley quoted to me like 4 years ago when I last talked to him about the Deer Park site, that he thought it would take 7 to 10 million just to get it up to like kind of reasonable standards for a school building today. And you know, building a brand new building from scratch is about 12 to 16 million dollars, and that site is not big enough for our school today. So what you're really talking about if we go to Deer Park is demoing the existing building and then rebuilding a brand new school from scratch, probably somewhere in the range of 12 to 16 million dollars at a minimum. So that's, I'd be happy to the school district wants us to build a brand new site there, happy to talk about it. I never promised anybody that I could find 16 million bucks. And so Red Hill, we have estimates would cost more like 500,000 to bring it up to a charter school standard. And what I've heard from the district is about 2 million to bring it up to a state Field Act district level standard. So the difference between a $2 million versus a 16 million brand new building is a huge fundraising gap there. And we did have a bank that had offered to loan us $400,000 on, in our first year of operating that would have covered the major costs of renovating Red Hill. So it's a different thing to say, like, we did think it was feasible to be able to raise somewhere between 500 to maybe $1 million, maybe 2 million max to renovate an existing building that's in good shape. The idea of demoing and building a brand new building at Deer Park is a much more expensive enterprise, and would love to pursue it, but I don't have a pot of $15 million sitting around to build a brand new school building. So I think these are all just challenges that we would have to talk through, and I'd love to do it if and when the Fairfax Sun and Summer Children's Center is happy for us to have that conversation. But I personally think it's very dangerous for us to jump on something before the Children's Center tells us that they're happy to leave and that they have some place, whether it's Manor or somewhere else, that they'd rather be. So
I think we should put it on the agenda, because I think if we go any further, we're
Yeah.
gonna be.
Okay, so we're gonna close that conversation for now, okay? But it is on
Although
our
I may
future
have
agenda
things to
items.
say.
Can I
Yes,
ask if
it's on our
there's one
future
other
agenda.
option to consider?
Is
No,
that-
we're
if you
not
wanna
gonna
come
talk
talk to
about
somebody
this
after the
anymore.
meeting,
Yeah,
one person.
yeah.
May I respond quickly
Okay.
to Con's request about the pre-meeting meeting? This seems like